Hello and welcome. So today I have a second-hand find that actually wasn't cheap. It was about $20, but it's something that I've been wanting for a very long time. Not specifically this one, but I've been wanting a doll or a nice figure that is, about 30 centimeter doll, Barbie doll size, let's say, in that scale of Han Solo. And this one was $20 at a second-hand shop in Facebook. We have those a lot here. And I saw him and I knew I had to order him because he actually, let me remove this crinkly part, looks like Han Solo, which is pretty cool. So here he is. He needs washing. You can see he's a little bit grubby, but other than the washing, he should be fine. I can really see Harrison Ford in him. He is molded very nicely, and I think they have put his pants backwards, or maybe not. Maybe they're supposed to be like real pants. These shoes, I don't think that they're his. I think these are just normal Ken shoes. Can I remove them? Let's see. I don't know. I don't think that these shoes fit in space. But I'm going to remove them. Come on. Come on. Wow. Ooh. They were really stuck to the foot. I wanna see just the body and show you something interesting. He is made by Kenner. Oh no, putting these pants back on is going to be a nightmare. But I will have to remove them because I want to, come on, wash him. Rubber legs, I hate rubber legs. I was gonna say a word that I don't want to say on YouTube, but yeah, he has rubber legs. They're a nightmare to put clothes on, but he has a decent snap, almost, well, not 90, but a decent snap. And this type of joint that is very weak. Then he has his vest on and a cool white shirt that is kind of yellowy, but we're going to wash it and refresh it, and it's gonna do fine. Oh no, the hands. The hands are going to be a problem. How will I? You know what? I will wash the shirt on him. Let's just... Yeah, he has a very standard action man body, but the body actually says Kenner, and Kenner is this the Kenner that used to make the Blight dolls? I know that I have a lot of you who collect Blight dolls and who are knowledgeable about Blight dolls. Everything about Blight dolls that I know is from you guys, so please let me know, is this the same Kenner that used to make the Blight dolls or not? And also, do we know if with Kenner it says 1997, if it's like with Barbies? It doesn't mean it was made then, but it means that the body was copyrighted then. Let me know. I tried looking him up on eBay to check how much he's actually worth, if $20 is a good price or not, but I couldn't find the same. I found some others that don't look as good to me. So if you have any knowledge about this doll figure. I don't know what you want to call him. I will call him doll because to me he's a doll. Let me know any information that you know about him. I really don't know anything about Star Wars figures. I am huge Star Wars fan. I just grew up with the original Star Wars movies. I like the prequels. I like everything Clone Wars and connected to the Clone Wars. I like The Mandalorian. I liked Andor. I didn't like the movie about Han Solo. I just didn't. And I liked Rogue One. And I think that's about it. Well, the TV series about the special clones. I forgot what it was called, but I also liked that show. I absolutely don't like the new stuff, the new movies. They don't exist to me, and basically everything else that I'm missing out here on purpose. I don't like it. I like the original Star Wars and stuff that actually feels like original Star Wars and is respectful to original Star Wars. In my teenage years, Star Wars was pretty much my personality, which is not that great, you know, it's not something I should be proud of, but yeah. So I am a huge fan, but collecting Star Wars things is especially expensive here in Bulgaria. So my dad has a Star Wars collection, which he says is my collection. You know, it's for me, and I help him get stuff for there, but we don't. I'm not knowledgeable the way that I am about those, if that makes any sense. So I've always wanted a Han Solo figure that looks really nice and will stay really nice next to my dolls, but I haven't looked too much into it because I know that they're expensive, and the bigger and the better they look, you know. I wanted a doll that actually looks good, you know, and like him. The more expensive they are, so it's something that I've always wanted, but something that I'm not knowledgeable about, that I haven't spent time researching because I want to, you know, protect myself from wanting to spend more money about that. If you have been around my channel, you know how many dolls I have and how much money I have already spent for those. So I try to not buy other, you know, collectibles outside of those for myself, because yeah, that's just too much money. But again, I do find the occasional Star Wars figure for my dad, but if he wants them, that it's that kind of thing. So yeah, that's my new Han Solo doll slash figure. I will wash him, and then we're going to finish this video when he's actually clean. And I do have a Leia that he's going to join. I'm not sure if she will fit the best with him because she's Hasbro and she's a little bit cartoony. She's from, I think, Star Wars Destinies it was called, these short little animations about Star Wars girlies, which were a bit lame, but we got those from them, so I'm not complaining, at least for the dolls. I really wish we had more Star Wars dolls, but also making Star Wars for girls kind of ruins Star Wars, in my opinion. I'm sorry, I try to not share like polarizing opinions, and I know that people might this might start a fight in the comments, but it's something that I feel very strongly about. Like, I liked Star Wars before it was made for girls. I don't like it now, currently, when they're trying to make Star Wars for girls as well. It doesn't need to be especially made, you know, different. So I like it. I like the original formula. Anyways, Please be respectful in the comments. I'm not trying to start a fight. If you like the new Star Wars, that's fine by me. I'm just saying that I absolutely don't like it. And I really wanted a Han Solo, and just I can go on a very long tirade about everything they did to the original characters in the new movies and how disappointing it was, and how the books, the stuff that actually, I count the stuff that happened in the books of Timothy Zahn to be what happened to these characters, and absolutely not what happened to them in the new movies. Just the fact that Han Solo is basically a deadbeat, that is unforgivable, and the fact that Leia failed to restore the Republic, and Luke tried to kill his nephew in his sleep because he was afraid of the dark side. Luke being afraid of the dark side, that's just wow. And there we go, I went on the tangent. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna wash my cool new doll that actually looks like Han. I'm very excited. He looks very nice. And I'll see you when he's clean and he's gonna join his Leia on my shelf. And he's washed and dressed, and I found him a belt. This belt was actually this Leia's belt, and she's a Hasbro. She came on a molded on body, so I changed her to this body, which I think is Disney Descendants body, again from Hasbro. It was just the body that fit her color wise and kind of proportion wise. She has a Barbie dress on, but it's, a plain white dress, which is very Leia-y. And the boots are ever after high. They aren't very Leia or Star Wars, but at least they're boots, in Star Wars, boots is very very common shoe type, let's say this way, because it looks adventurous and comfy. For him I also found boots, which are a bit big, but they're at least, black boots. His boots don't have any tying on them. They remind more of garden boots, just the rubber boots that, these are leather, but this is what they remind me of. Anyways, they are okay, better than the preppy shoes that he came with. And he has his blaster, which I made his blaster a while back from paper, by the way. I have a video. It was for one of the May the 4th videos that we do with Marna. And Han's always one of my favorites, if not my favorite Star Wars characters, at least from the stuff that is still canon. But I've always wanted to have his blaster, so I made it for my Barbies, and now that I have a Han, obviously it has to go to him. I also realized that my Leia is a little bit inappropriate for him, because this is Leia from... first off, she's very cartoony and he's not. He's more, action man-like. Wow, she's super cartoony. And this is because she's from that thing that they did, Star Wars Destinies, which was a cartoon. Just, I think, for the girls from Star Wars, which, I don't know, some random adventures, like little filler episodes they had. I am happy that we had those from it, but the point is that she's 16 and he's like 40 because he's from Return of the Jedi, so very, very inappropriate. I need to find teenage Han for teenage Leia and 30 Leia for 40 Han. That makes sense, but for now yeah, they're gonna go on the shelf together, and we're gonna try to ignore the fact that she's 16 and he's, yeah. But he's really cool though. I'm sorry if this video was ranty. Um, that's the reality of Star Wars fans today. If you were original Star Wars fan, you know, and you remember watching. I'm sorry for the noises. The neighbors' kids are having a pool party, and the dogs are like, "No, you're going to drown. Get out of the pool." Barking like crazy. Is it better? I think they quieted down for now. I was saying that sadly, this is the reality of things. If you are OG Star Wars fan, you will probably be salty, and uh, me being a girl, which what does it matter that I'm a girl, but a girl, woman, Star Wars fan makes it also sour because guys who were original Star Wars fans now kind of blame women for getting into Star Wars because Disney are stupid and they tried to make Star Wars for girls, which Star Wars was for everyone, and making it for girls makes it actually stupid. And they are like, "Oh, go away, you're spoiling our good thing, my dear sir. It is spoiled for me as well." I absolutely don't like any of the new characters that they have introduced. Just no. And this is why I try to refrain from making Star Wars videos, because I wanna talk about it like a lot. I have a lot of opinions, but also they aren't a positive opinion. And this channel is for positive things, and I will try to finish this video positively, because that's like I'm not gonna say milestone though, but Grail though, you know, this hand, because I have always wanted to have a nice handsome Han who really looks like Han from Star Wars, and this guy is amazing. And I will just pretend that the new movies never happened, and what they did to his character never happened, and I will love original Han. And yeah, and I will now have to find him a good Leia, because this one is cute and I love her, and she actually looks like Carrie Fisher a little bit, just she looks too young, and yeah, that's a little bit disturbing in this picture. But yeah, thank you so much. I hope this video doesn't like spark negative stuff in the comments. I don't want to be negative on this channel. I don't want to complain about stuff. I want to be positive, because doll collecting is a positive thing, but Star Wars is, you know, something like a sore spot for me because of how much Star Wars stuff we've been getting lately, but most of it is meh. And yeah, thanks. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much if you have opinions. Please be nice in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.